Good morning, gang. Happy Wednesday. So, sometime today we should start to get an idea of what's going on in California. Yeah, I mean, the election won't be certified for another 6 weeks, but I guess they're rolling this out in three different things. It's supposed to be last night, sometime overnight, and then sometime maybe today. So we'll see what happens. But that kind of goes into what I want to talk about today. It's kind of interesting. The way the media spins things, the way a lot of people think, especially when you get the elections and it's like, oh, somebody won with 50.2% of the vote. The other person had 49.8, and it makes it sound like the U.S. is split roughly 50-50 Democrats, Republicans, okay? And that couldn't be farther from the truth. Now, it's way too convenient to lump everybody in. We're a two-party system, okay? And so each group, but, I don't consider myself a Republican. I consider myself a conservative, okay? There's a difference, okay? Mitt Romney considers himself a Republican. I would hardly call him a conservative, okay? AOC calls herself a Democrat. Bernie Sanders calls himself an independent, but both of them are basically communists, okay? So, everybody kind of gets lumped in a little bit together. So if you really do this, okay, this is on that basis, on that lumped in together. So take conservatives, libertarians, and put them on the Republican side. Take socialists, communists, Green Party, the XYZ, ABC, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever the hell party, put them all on the Democrat side. Okay. And it still doesn't break out to 50-50. It kind of comes out like this. 31% identify on the left, 25% identify on the right. So right there's a 6% disparity. And 41% of the people in this country identify as independent. Okay. Now, the independents don't mean for this purpose, that's not counting libertarians on the right or socialists on the left. That's counting people who would say, and I'm just making this up, okay? Somebody that said, hey, George W. Bush was the one I voted for in 2004, but I voted for Obama in 2008, and I voted for Trump in 2016. They'll go either way, okay? Now, give you this as an idea. This is where I keep talking about the polar divide. Y'all know my opinion on the left, okay? I'd rather see a socialist communist in a 6-foot hole than anywhere else, okay? I don't care if they're Cuban, Russian, Chinese, or American, all right? You're a communist to me. I'm sorry. And, the only good communist is a dead communist. Sorry if there are any communists on the channel. Don't care. I don't know what the hell you'd be doing here anyway. All right, but so this came out yesterday, and again, using my same definition on left and right, okay? 57% of self-identified Democrats believe that Donald Trump supporters are a serious threat to the country. 56% see the unvaccinated as a serious threat to the country. Okay, I guess I'm a serious threat to better than half the Democrats in the country. This is where it gets silly. Same people, 57 Trump supporters, 56 unvaccinated, consider the Taliban, 44% consider the Taliban a serious threat, 44% consider China a serious threat. So 13% more people think Trump supporters are a bigger threat to the country than China is. Brainwashed, okay? But let's get even funnier. They only see socialists as a threat. 10% of them only see socialism as a threat. They only see 20% of them only see illegal immigrants as a threat. Then again, they don't work anyway, so they're not worried about, having their jobs taken away. It's like give me more stimulus money, give me my welfare check, give me my food stamps, give me my Obama phone, give me my Section 8 housing, give me. I'm a Democrat. Okay. 37% see Russia as a threat. 24% see defund the police as a threat. Okay. So I'm 2.5 times more threatening than somebody that doesn't want the police. It's 19% on socialists, not 10. The eyes are getting a little old. Okay. I'm 3 times more threatening to the Democrats than the socialists are. Really? I bet a lot of us, maybe that's changed because there was another story I'll get to in a second. A lot of us who are conservatives, Republicans, libertarians, whatever it would be, have or had friends or family members that are Democrats. Now, I do. I know that, okay? I don't have any friends that are Bernie Sanders AOC Democrats, but moderate Democrats, sure, okay? And I'll listen to their side, okay? The person that the communist one, forget it, okay? I mean, I couldn't associate with those people for my life. But that brings me up to another point. And throughout 2020, 1 in 7 Americans ended a friendship with somebody because of their vaccination status or their political leanings. That's 14% of the country, guys. If that doesn't tell you how divided we are, okay, I mean, you go to the other side, Republicans, and again, might lump everybody together, Republicans. Taliban, 66%, they're the biggest threat. Defund the police, 62% believe that, okay? So you start comparing this, 22% more Republicans believe the Taliban's a threat than the Democrats. Yet remember this, the Democrats are the ones going women's rights, LGBTQ rights, and the Taliban's going, okay, logic, okay. 62% versus 62% versus 24%. So 38% more Republicans think defund the police is a problem. Gee, okay. The majority, we all know this from maps, the majority of Democrats live in the large cities where most of the crime happens. Okay. We want to get rid of the cops. We want to get rid of the cops. And then the next sentence, and there were 3 murders on my street last night here on the south side of Chicago. What are we going to do about it? Well, I don't know. Maybe if you had a cop there, it might have helped. That's how insane this has gotten, guys. And this is where the divide is going to come. And well, not come, it's already here. But I mean, it's going to get even worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. We are diametrically opposite. I mean, we're past the tipping point. There is no coming back. There is no talking common sense to the left. Okay? When Republicans are a bigger threat to them than terrorists or nuclear powers, that I don't have the ability to go fly a plane into somebody's house, but a terrorist will do that. I'm not going to strap a suicide vest to my body and drive my car into my neighbor's front yard, but a terrorist will do that. Okay. I'm not going to drop a nuclear weapon on Washington, D.C., New York, whatever it would be. But China could do that. North Korea could do that. Russia could do that. But those aren't threats. I'm the threat, because I'm here growing my garden, don't believe in abortion, and, believe that the Lord is, the end all be all. But I'm the threat. Somebody please explain me who turned out the lights in the logic department at the DNC. Have a good one, guys. Pinball out.